Hi, and welcome to Market Insights for the month of October 25. Let's get started. Compass will made the announcement that they'll be acquiring the company Anywhere. Anywhere is made up of seven key real estate franchises around the world, about 330, 340,000 realtors. And that acquisition is targeted to be closed late in 2026. Some news headlines from the Phoenix Business Journal. The key one here is that Phoenix home prices dip and buyer market is still alive and well. Builders of new home properties are still offering incentives on the interest rate buy down and a little bit of price reduction. When they are buying down the rate, it normally averages out around a 4% interest rate in order to attract buyers. Baby boomers are flocking to Phoenix. That's a societal shift. And the silver tsunami, in case you haven't heard that before, 11,000 baby boomers are turning 65 every day. And that's what they're referring to as a silver tsunami. Arizona Cardinals have announced that they're going to be building a new practice facility. It's going to be off the 101 in North Scottsdale, Phoenix area, just west of Scottsdale Road. Significant $200 million project. Raytheon won a big multi-billion dollar contract for their new missile system. The Phoenix Business Journal is recognized some fast-growing private companies here in the metro, the top 48. Those 48 companies listed here had a combined contribution for the year 2024, just 14 billion people, ladies and gentlemen, significant growth. Phoenix Business Journal announced that mid-October is the best month of the year to be buying a home. Some of the numbers here we're looking at 17,840 active listings in Maricopa County on the first, and that the average sale price was about the same on the first, and that's the green arrow pointing there on the bottom right. But as we look into day 5 of this month, that average sale price is up $9 in the first 5 days of the month. Look for a little bit of price surge to be happening if this numbers hold. Our months of supply is 3.77 months with an absorption rate of 26.32%. Important to know there that essentially 26 out of 100 homes are being acquired, being purchased every month. In the yellow, our prices are down just a little bit, 1.8% in Maricopa County. And in these green arrows on the far right, what I'd like to point out for you, ladies and gentlemen, is that we're in the growth mode. So our active listings is this first graph. They're up. New listings are up. Under contract is up. Closed units are down for this month, but look for the closed units to be tweaking and reversing and coming back up at the end of October going into November. And then I want to get into some just atomic level detail about some marketing and strategy. So the first one here is Apache Junction. Now, Apache Junction, I've added the green arrows here for you to point on and focus on. The average new list price in Apache Junction is $357,000, while the average sale price is $404,000. Big gap there, ladies and gentlemen. And what's happening is people are pricing down to make sure that they get their house under contract quickly. They're being aggressive when sellers come to market. And that gap there of $40,000+ is illustrating that. As we move into Avondale, Avondale is similar, but the gap is not as big. It's $16,000, not 40. But Avondale on the peripheral is doing the same thing as far as a business strategy with sellers and buyers. As we move into Carefree, there's a reverse mechanism here. We're $350,000, $400,000 higher than the average sale price. And these are homes coming to market. And that's more of a luxury winter visitor type market. And we only had 8 homes sold last month, but we've already got 11 pending for the next month. As we move into Levine, those two are almost a mirror image. Levine's listing at $498 and average sale price $496. Again, what I'm trying to illustrate for you, ladies and gentlemen, is the concept of pricing at market or below market to get your house sold, especially if you're a seller who wants to be very purposeful. Now, in other markets, Paradise Valley, and average sale price $3,588,000. Gap there. There is a significant number of homes that are being purchased and then they're being updated in terms of I'm scraping it and starting over. I am buying it, doing a complete remodel and doing some addition. And we have a gap there of just a couple $1,000,000 plus. As we get into Scottsdale, and we're going to close today with a little bit deeper dive in the town, the community of Scottsdale, Arizona. So our average list price is $1,500,000 and our average sale price is $1,100,000. A little bit of gap there, but there's certain communities like Scottsdale where there's a high percent of townhomes and condos sold, not just single family. Paradise Valley, by comparison, is is almost all single family. So what we've done here is we've broke that out into two different graphs, and we'll close with this slide. Single family on your left, average list price 2,071,000, average sale price $1,004,000. Those numbers are up significantly, 10, 11%. As we look at townhomes, average new list price 789, average sale price 657. What we're looking at there is north of a 10% increase in sale price. So that market is in absolute growth mode in spite of what the headline says earlier in our graph today about Phoenix home prices softening. They're not softening everywhere. We have to know our market, know our zip code, know our neighborhood to see if we're on the rise or not. Ladies and gentlemen, if we can ever be of service, Eliza and myself, it'd be our privilege. This has been the Market Insights for October 2025. Have a purposeful impact today.